Honourable, the Chief Justice of High Court of Kerala, Mr. Justice Nitin Jamdar, the Honourable Judges of the High Court of Kerala, distinguished members of the bench and bar of the Bombay High Court, the Honourable former Judges of the High Court of Kerala, President of the Kerala High Court Advocates Association, the Chairman of the Bar Council of Kerala, the President Kerala High Court Senior Advocates Association, the President Federation of Women Lawyers Kerala High Court Unit, law officers of the State of Kerala, Deputy Solicitor General, Senior Central Standing Council Taxes, and other law officers of the central government, senior advocates, esteemed fellow members of the bar, Registrar General, registrars and the staff, family members and friends of Justice Nitin Jamdar, staff of the Advocate General's Office, advocates clerks, ladies and gentlemen, and all other dignitaries joining online. The state of Maharashtra and its capital city Mumbai have long established relations with Kerala. The Malabar Hills of Mumbai got its name from its erstwhile inhabitant seafarers from the Malabar coast of Kerala, who were believed to have been deputed by the Samarin of Kozhikode to fight the colonial Portuguese. The Velad estate of Mumbai has within its precincts Calicut Street, Cochin Street, drawing their names from Kozhikode and Kochi of Kerala. Even in the erstwhile islands of pre-British Bombay, there were separate docking places for trading vessels from ports of Kozhikode and Kochi. The Maharashtra-Kerala reciprocal collaboration and bilateral bond have only increased over the years, preeminently demonstrated by the significant Malayali diaspora in Maharashtra and the Marathi-speaking population in Kerala settled here for generations, particularly in the districts of Kasaragod and Ernakulam. There has also been mutual cooperation between the judiciaries of the Maharashtra and Kerala, particularly illustrated by the fact that hitherto 3 Chief Justices of the High Court of Kerala were earlier judges of the Bombay High Court. Justice Manjula Chellur, who was the Chief Justice of this Honourable Court, later became the Chief Justice of the Bombay High Court. Late Justice G.H. Guttal, late Justice V.V. Kamath, and Justice A.M. Badar were judges of the Bombay High Court before they assumed office as judges of this Honourable Court. Justice K. Sukumaran, late Justice L. Manoharan, Justice T.K. Chandrasekhar Das, and Justice Damaseshadri Naidu, who were judges of this Honourable Court, later adorned the benches of the Bombay High Court. Today, we have gathered here to welcome the 39th Chief Justice of this Honourable Court, Justice Nitin Jamdar, who is joining an eminent collegium of Justice Sujata V. Manohar, Justice A.V. Seventh, and Justice B.N. Srikrishna, who were judges of the Bombay High Court and later became the Chief Justice of this Honourable Court. My Lord Justice Nitin Jamdar, welcome to the highest court of the God's own country. My Lord was born on 10/1/1964 at Solapur in southwestern Maharashtra, in a family with lineage in law, social work, and sacrifice for the cause of nation. Your father, Justice M.S. Jamdar, who started his career initially as a pleader and later he got enrolled as an advocate, was a successful lawyer who commanded substantial practice in civil and criminal sides in the courts at Solapur and before the labor and industrial courts at Pune and Mumbai. He was also a legal academician who was a part-time professor in law and who established the first law college in Solapur. He joined the District Judiciary of Maharashtra as an assistant judge and rose through the ranks to become judge of the Bombay High Court. My Lord's grandfather, late S.N. Jamdar, gave his youth to the freedom movement in the country and was imprisoned by the British Indian authorities for that same. It has to be incidentally stated that the freedom movement of the Solapur was uniquely distinct in the sense that the tricolour was hoisted over its municipal council building as early as in 1930, and the area had 3 days of self-rule from 9th to 11th May 1930 because the representatives of the imperial executive were forced to abandon the area due to local resistance. Late S.N. Jamdar was also a distinguished lawyer of Solapur, who was later appointed as the district government pleader. He also played a pivotal role in establishing various social, educational, institutions in Solapur. My Lord's grandmother, R.S. Jamdar, also took up courses of social justice and was singularly instrumental in setting up numerous institutions in Solapur for women. My Lord's uncle, Flight Lieutenant Shashikant Jamdar, sacrificed his life for the nation, dying in the service on 20th March of 1963. My Lord graduated in commerce from Sydenham College of Commerce and Economics, Mumbai, and completed law from the Government Law College, Mumbai. In 1989, my Lord began practice at the Bombay High Court as the junior colleague of late senior advocate Bhimarao Naik, who was the doyen of the Bombay Bar, who later had a short stint as a judge of the Bombay High Court and who subsequently resigned to continue his practice at Supreme Court. My Lord's meticulous preparation of the briefs and industry and profession garnered the attention of the bar and the litigant public alike, and you soon began to be briefed in multifarious litigations. You became a lawyer of repute with a clientele also comprising of public institutions like Jilla Parishads, municipal councils, municipal corporations, and universities. You had also appeared for the Bar Council of India and for the High Court of Mumbai. You were also the senior standing counsel for the Union of India at the Higher Court of Bombay. The seniors at the Bombay Bar recalled that the ability exhibited by my Lord as a lawyer to navigate complex legal issues with clarity and precision and earned due respect and admiration of peers and the judiciary alike. Though my Lord's practice areas of expertise were diverse like cooperative society, land revenue, land acquisition, tenancy, and administrative law matters, you reportedly showed a particular aptitude for constitutional law. In true recognition of my Lord's excellence in profession, you are elevated as a judge of the Bombay High Court on 23/1/2012. The Bombay Bar refers to my Lord as a soft-spoken judge of composure. According to them, you are a man of few words, but immense wisdom. They admire my Lord's quality to listen to lawyers, understand their submissions, and then articulate your thoughts concisely. The following words of senior advocate Nitin Thakur, the president of the Bombay Bar Association, on the occasion of send-off function in honor of my Lord on 24/9/24, speaks volumes for my Lord's judicial acumen. I quote, "Since your appointment as a judge, you have consistently demonstrated the judicial prudence and deep understanding of complex legal issues. Your judgments have not only resolved disputes but also contributed significantly to the development of jurisprudence in various areas of law. You proved your all-round abilities to deal with all types of matters in court, like you dealt with our bowlers while opening batting for the judges' team playing Chagla Cup and Bob Day Cup matches." I unquote. My Lord's 12 years as judge at the Bombay High Court saw my Lord rendering judgments in over 8,600 cases. You have rendered judgments in almost every field of law. Your judgments stand as towering testimony inter alia for your unwavering commitment to social justice. The judicial intervention of a bench headed by my Lord had ensured proper and speedier rehabilitation of several cured mental health patients who were declared fit for discharge from the state mental health establishments, but were languishing therein for various reasons. A bench headed by my Lord directed the Maharashtra government to establish dedicated email addresses and social media handles for authorities under anti-manual scavenging law to enable reporting instances of manual scavenging to ensure that manual scavenging did not take place. A bench headed by my Lord held that minor mistakes committed by a person due to his disability should not lead to serious consequences like loss of job opportunity. My Lord has played a pivotal role in the computerization of judiciary in Maharashtra and the High Court at Bombay in particular, right from the establishment of the first E-Court and the High Court in 2013 to the developing of model rules of digitization proceedings as part of E-Committee initiative, to being part of the Artificial Intelligence Committee, and in being a certified master trainer for CAS program. I can vouch for sure that you will certainly be in good company among the Honourable Judges of the High Court of Kerala, who are very much tech-savvy and ardently E-oriented. My Lord was Administrative Judge for Goa from 2017 to 2018. As chairperson of the Maharashtra Legal Service Authority and the Daman and Dew Legal Service Authority, you introduced various initiatives, including free training for advocates in 40-hour mediation courses. As director of the Maharashtra Judicial Academy, you initiated the establishment of the first digital classroom for judges in Judicial Academy. My Lord was a member of the Governing Council of National Law University, Mumbai. You were the chairperson of the Advisory Board for Preventive Detention Matters in Maharashtra. You are also the acting Chief Justice of the High Court of Mumbai, with effect from 31/5/2023 to 29/7/2023. My Lord has attended various international seminars on legal technology, commercial laws, and environmental laws. You are a member of the World Commission for Environmental Law and Global Judicial Institute for the Environment. I am told that my Lord is an avid photographer of flora and fauna, a passionate bird watcher, and often undertakes trekking expeditions. My Lord's wife, Mrs. Karthika, who is a postgraduate in biotechnology as well as in counseling psychology and also in teacher education, is a certified counselor who has counseled trainee judges in the Judicial Academy and law students at the National Law University in Nagpur. On this happy occasion of my Lord's assuming office of the Chief Justice of this Honourable Court, I, on my own behalf and on behalf of the entire lawyer fraternity of the state, assure my Lord our wholehearted cooperation and assistance in the discharge of my Lord's onerous functions as the Chief Justice of the High Court of Kerala. On this momentous occasion, I also share the joy of my Lord's family. Jai Hind. Thank you.
Honourable Mr. Justice Nitin Jamdar, Chief Justice, Judges of this Honourable Court, former Judges of this Honourable Court, Advocate General, Director General of Prosecution, Deputy Solicitor General of India, Chairman of the Bar Council of Kerala, State Attorney, Secretary and Executive Committee members of the Kerala High Court Advocates Association, respected senior advocates, Coordinator, High Court Mediation Centre, the Registrar General, registrars and staff of this court, law officers of the state and the central government, family and friends of Justice Nitin Jamdar, advocate clerks and my colleagues at bar, my brothers and sisters. In my capacity as the President of the Kerala High Court Advocates Association, I am here to fulfill my dual task of welcoming our new Chief Justice and introduce him to the bar and also give the gist of expectations of the bar from their Chief Justice. Justice Nitin Jamdar was born in Sholapur in a family of lawyers and is the third generation to pursue a career in the legal field. As a member of the bar, he practiced at the Bombay High Court in diverse fields, primarily in the administrative and constitutional law. He represented various public bodies such as the Zilla Parishad, municipal councils, municipal corporations, and the universities. He was a senior standing counsel for the Union of India and was finally elevated as a judge of the Bombay High Court on 23rd of January 2012. In his career spanning 12 years as a judge, Justice Jamdar has had exposure in almost all areas of law, including administrative and constitutional law, tax laws, labor and service laws, commercial matters, municipal laws, and has passed several orders that would have deep impact on society and ecology. Justice Jamdar had passed a set of directions to make Maharashtra Mental Health Authority fully functional and set up 6 additional halfway homes and rehabilitation centers in 4 months. Justice Nitin Jamdar also observed that it was imperative that the Sawantwadi-Dodamar corridor, consisting of 25 villages in southern Konkan, be declared as an ecologically sensitive area without any further delay. This was the heart of Western Ghats, and which is a biodiverse region, and this writ petition has the same age as the experience of Justice Nitin Jamdar as a judge. I was personally involved in this particular writ petition. Justice Jamdar directed the Maharashtra government to establish dedicated email addresses and social media handles for district level committees and vigilance committees under the anti-manual scavenging laws to enable citizens and non-government organizations to report instances of manual scavenging. This is to aid the Social Welfare Department in its statutory duty to ensure that manual scavenging is eradicated. In short, Justice Jamdar, through his orders, impacted lives, ecology, and society. I have never experienced or heard a single instance where a stray comment was made by Justice Nitin Jamdar while sitting on the bench, and this is one quality that certainly sets him apart. This Honourable Court is a lot better in terms of managing the backlog of cases when compared to the rest of the country, but makes a poor replica of its glorious past. The bar puts a premium on ensuring timely justice reaches people because it is the faith of people that carries this institution, and the stake of the bar in continued faith of people in the judicial institution is much higher than any other stakeholders. Therefore, as a master of roster, the listing process has to be effectively controlled. Unfortunately, a judicial order of this Honourable Court has clipped the powers of the Chief Justice as a master of roster in deviation of the precedent set by the Honourable Supreme Court. In dealing with the backlog of cases, we have embraced technology. However, technology addresses only the symptoms and not the causative factors. I am proud to inform you that this bar has done some research on the issue of backlog of cases, and we might be in a position to address this issue better in the coming days. Litigation is an economic behavior, and unless the economics of litigation is addressed effectively, the judicial institution will not be able to address the issue of backlogs. In embracing technology, we have mindlessly destroyed a few livelihoods of the registered clerks and the advocates who have not been able to embrace technology because of either physical barriers or financial constraints. The bar brings your attention to the one-sided approach followed in embracing technology and assures you that we can balance livelihoods without affecting adoption of technology. We assure you that for every one step taken by the bench, this bar would take 10 to ensure that the digital divide does not affect the rights of the people to access to justice. The senior advocates usually reflect the quality of the bar. This bar has had doyens in the profession in its glorious past. Unfortunately, we seem to have lost our way and we are descending gradually. The first step to solving any problem is to acknowledge the existence of that problem. I have had several interactions with senior advocates who are all of the view that the bar for the entry as senior advocates has to be raised by several notches. Therefore, the bar requests this Honourable Court through its Chief Justice to ensure that only the best among us are designated as senior advocates. This bar is having about 8,000 members and have very talented advocates practicing in this Honourable Court. The bar has taken strong notice of the fact that in various committees formed by this Honourable Court, acting on its administrative side, it is only a handful of advocates who are a part of it. Some of those advocates find place in multiple committees. The KHC, the Kerala High Court Advocates Association, brings your attention to these committees and expects inclusiveness and fairness to be the criteria to ensure that every member of the bar has a fair chance to compete and to be a part of such committees. The judicial institution is one place where the pen is always mightier than the sword. Might has no place in the judicial institution. The theory of survival of the fittest has no place in the judicial institution, and therefore any act where might shows itself within the institution has to be nipped in the bud. I assure you that the bar will stand with you to ensure the expectations of the bar is addressed. My duty will be incomplete if I fail to welcome Mrs. Kartika Jamdar to the state of Kerala, and I wish her the best of the time in this state. I, on my own behalf and behalf of the members of the KHCA, take this opportunity to welcome you to this Honourable Court as its Chief Justice and assure you all the support of the bar in all acts that you would take in the interest of this Honourable Court and the judicial institution. Jai Hind.
Beloved Chief Justice, Mr. Justice Nitin Jamdar, Srimati Kartika Jamdar and family members, my esteemed sister and brother judges of this court, distinguished former Judge P.S. Gopinath, learned Advocate General and Additional Advocate General of Kerala, learned Deputy Solicitor General of India in charge, the representatives of Bar Council of Kerala, President of the Kerala High Court Advocate Association, President of Kerala High Court Senior Advocate Association, the representative of Kerala Women's Federation of Women Lawyers, distinguished law officers of the state and union, respected senior advocates, esteemed members of the bar, Registrar General, and other registrars of this court, staff of this court, advocate clerks, and of the President of Advocate Clerk Association, ladies and gentlemen. Good morning to all of you. Indeed, it is an immense pride and privilege that I extend warm and heartfelt welcome to Honourable Justice Nitin Jamdar, who takes on the esteemed role of a Chief Justice of the High Court of Kerala. This occasion is not only a moment of significance for this court, but also an opportunity to celebrate the extraordinary journey and accomplishments of a distinguished jurist who comes to us with an illustrious lineage deeply rooted in law and social reformation. In the Kerala High Court, 3 eminent judges from the Bombay High Court adorned the seat of the Chief Justice so far. The first women Chief Justice of the Kerala High Court, Mrs. Justice Sujata V. Manor, was from Bombay High Court. Thereafter, Justice Arvind V. Sawant and Mr. Justice B. N. Sri Krishna served as the Chief Justice of this court. Born on 10th January 1964 in Solapur, Maharashtra, Justice Jamdar hails from a family that has dedicated itself to service of society. His grandfather, Sri S. N. Jamdar, was a towering figure and a distinguished lawyer, district government peer, and a freedom fighter who played a pivotal role in establishing educational and social institutions in Solapur. His sacrifice and dedication to the nation, which saw him imprisoned during the freedom struggle, are testaments to the family's enduring commitment to justice and reform. Equally inspiring is Justice Jamdar's grandmother, Srimati R.S. Jamdar, whose unwavering dedication to social work created in numerous institutions for women, a powerful legacy that continues to uplift the plight of A+ women. Flight Lieutenant Shashikant Jamdar, uncle of Justice Jamdar, sacrificed his life for nation at the India-Pakistan border in 1962. Justice Jamdar's father, Sri M.S. Jamdar, left an indelible mark in the legal arena, having established the first law college in Solapur. He later served as a revered judge of the Bombay High Court. This legacy of public service and legal excellence has clearly been passed down, with Jamdar's embracing it fully in its own distinguished career. After completing his schooling across Maharashtra and earning degrees in commerce and law from Sindhayanam College and Government Law College, Bombay, Justice Jamdar began his practice in 1989. From that point, his journey as a legal professional has been nothing short of exemplary, specializing in administrative and constitutional law. He had represented various public bodies, including Zilla Parishad, municipal corporations, and universities, and had served as a standing counsel for High Court Administration and Union of India. His expertise and dedication have left a profound impact on the legal landscape. On 23rd January 2012, Justice Jamdar was elevated to the bench of Bombay High Court, where his wisdom and leadership have been manifested in every jurisdiction he has presided over. During his tenure as Administrative Judge at High Court of Goa from 2017 to 18, he further exemplified his commitment to fairness and justice, guiding the court with vision and integrity. Justice Jamdar has been a trailblazer in bringing technology to the judiciary. His role in establishing the first e-court at the Bombay High Court in 2013, his contribution to model rules for the digitization as part of E-Committee's initiative, and his active involvement in the Artificial Intelligence Committee reflects his futuristic approach. His certification as a master trainer for the CIS program further showcases his leadership in judicial reforms. His leadership roles as the chairperson of both Maharashtra and Daman and Diu legal service authorities have seen him initiating numerous programs, including free training for the advocates in mediation, a testament to his deep belief in cherished goal of access to justice for all. His tenure as a director of the Maharashtra Judicial Academy, where he pioneered the first digital classroom for judges, which transformed judicial education, and continues to impact the future generation of jurists. Justice Jamdar's presence extends beyond the national boundaries with active participation in international seminars on legal technology, commercial laws, and environmental laws. His membership in the World Commission for Environmental Law and Global Judicial Institute for Environment underscores his commitment with the cause of addressing vital environmental concerns. But beyond these professional milestones, Justice Jamdar is a man of many passions. His love for natural history and photography reveals his deep connection with the world beyond the courtroom. His travels across the country have not only broadened his intellectual, cultural, and social horizons, but also provided him with a unique perspective on the diverse realities of our nation. It would be a remiss not to mention the strength of his family, particularly his wife, Mrs. Karthika Jamdar, who has been a steadfast partner in his journey. Mrs. Jamdar, with her MSc in Biotechnology, MA in Counseling Psychology, and B.Ed, has made for her own remarkable contribution as a certified counselor, working with the trainee judges at the Judicial Academy and law students at National University in Nagpur. As we welcome you, sir, to this new role as the Chief Justice of the High Court of Kerala, we are certain that your wealth of experience, commitment to innovation, and passion for justice will be invaluable to our institution. Kerala has long been a land of rich legal tradition, and under your leadership, we look forward to witness new chapters of growth, reform, and justice being written. With these few words, I welcome the Honourable Chief Justice to the Scrum of Justice on behalf of my sister and brother judges, as well as on my personal behalf. I assure you that we shall stand solidly behind you in all endeavours. We have our full faith in that your tenure as a Chief Justice will bring further glory to our court and ensure that justice is administered with the wisdom and integrity and compassion. Thank you all. Jai Hind.
My esteemed sister and brother judges, distinguished former judges of this court, learned Advocate General, Additional Advocate General of Kerala, learned Deputy Solicitor General of India in charge, Chairman of the Bar Council of Kerala, President of the Kerala High Court Advocates Association, President of the Kerala High Court Senior Advocates Association, President of the Kerala Federation of Women Lawyers, distinguished law officers of the state and the union, senior advocates, members of the bar, members of the registry and staff, advocates, clerks, and my family and friends. Thank you all for your kind words of welcome. Firstly, I am grateful for the decision makers for placing their confidence in me and entrusting me with this responsibility of serving as the Chief Justice of this esteemed court. This position to me represents not a seat of power, but a call to duty and service. Established in November 1956, this esteemed High Court is an institution with roots that trace back through centuries of rich and varied judicial history. This High Court is renowned for its galaxy of erudite judges and advocates who have contributed significantly to our judicial system. It is widely recognized in the judicial circles that some of the best judgments in the country come from Kerala High Court. This is a testament to the dedication and efforts of my esteemed colleagues. The credit for this also goes to the advocates whose assistance is indispensable in enabling judges to enhance their output. Kerala, with its 14 districts, has approximately 540 judges in the district judiciary. Judges in district judiciary face numerous challenges and require support and guidance from the High Court. I am told that Kerala Bar Council has more than 60,000 advocates on its rolls. The pandemic has been particularly hard on advocates across the country, especially on the junior advocates. Having spent more part of my career in the legal field as an advocate than as a judge, I have a lasting bond with the profession, and I am aware that the advocates face many difficulties and they have certain expectations from the system. Registry of any High Court has a delicate and often underappreciated task to perform, frequently working beyond court hours to ensure smooth functioning. Pendency of cases is a persistent issue facing all courts, and several measures have been implemented to tackle it. One of the effective strategies has been to use technology, an area where Kerala High Court has been a frontrunner. Integrating technology and effective case management are crucial tools in addressing the issue of pendency. However, I am aware that technology has its negative sides as well. With the advent of new Mediation Act, alternate dispute resolutions such as mediation can play a vital role in reducing the pressure on the judiciary, so also the Lok Adalats. Imparting quality education to budding advocates in law school and training to the judges in judicial academies are crucial components in the justice delivery system. Ultimately, however, the primary goal of this legal system is to dispense quality justice to the litigant speedily and at reasonable cost. The litigant stands at the core of all our activities. Our legal system undoubtedly faces many challenges, but I am an optimist. I firmly believe that the progress will overcome obstacles. Evidence of all this is around us. Increased access to knowledge, enhanced transparency, and growing accountability. These serve as a cornerstone of stable society and credible judiciary. As I step in my new role, I do so with the full confidence in the conscience of this bar. Collectively, advocates in the country over the years have consistently guided the judicial system in the right direction. With the cooperation and combined efforts of all of us, I am sure we will be able to make a positive difference for the litigants in this state. I look forward to working with all of you, and I will strive to do my best to uphold the rich traditions of this esteemed High Court. Once again, thank you for your warm welcome and kind words. Thank you.